So the whole concept of IT starts from essentially a computer, all right? But these days, even though we say computer, these days it may not be strictly computer. It could be laptop, it could be, not strictly desktop, it could be laptop, it could be mobile phone, it could be devices as small as even mouse. As long as they can connect to the internet these days, they are good enough to replace the tail. Where's the noise coming from? All right. So we are starting fundamentally from computers. So for a corporate network, anytime we say corporate network, this is what we have in mind. That within an organization, within a building, for example, the kind of places that Peter and the guys who work in the oil industry, they are kind of office where you have 3, 4, 7, 20, maybe 50, 70 computers, all networked together. And the whole idea of networking is for the computers to be able to share resources with one another without somebody coming all the way from floor 7 to floor 1 just to come and print or to come and retrieve a file in a flash drive or even in a disk. So you should be able to share resources irrespective of where you are. That is the goal of networking. So when you do have a network of computers within a building, you call that network working together. We call it corporate network. Corporate network. So for a bank, you want to refer to the network of computers within a bank, it will be corporate network. Within an office, it will be corporate network. All right. Within even a full building, as long as it's a singular building, it's corporate network, irrespective of how many floors the building has. All right. So the whole idea is, I want to tell you what cloud is. That's why I'm building you from scratch, so that we'll now know what cloud is, because you are going to be cloud engineers later. So when we say corporate network, usually the facilities, the resources, especially the hardware, the physical parts of the computer that you can use, your server, your computer, your cable, your switches, and everything you need to make that connection possible. They are physical, they are real, they are within the building. All right. In fact, you have a room labeled server room. When we have this corporate environment, your various equipment, devices for making that connection possible are physical. So for that reason, you call that kind of network is called on-prem. It's real. It's within your premises. On-prem. Now, this was the case some 15, 10, 7, even 5 years ago. But these days, on-prem network is no longer as common as it used to be. What we have now is that instead of the 50, 70, 300 computers that we normally have within a corporate network, what you have now is that you now spin up those computers virtually, no longer physically within your building, virtually, so that you still have access to the resources. Everything the computer that is physical should have done, you are still able to do, but no longer with physical computers, with virtual computers that you can access through your laptop. So even though you are using your laptop to do the work is not actually done on your laptop. The laptop is just acting as an interface to connect with something much bigger than the resources of the laptop. So this machine, these servers behind the laptop that you access to do your data analytics, to do your Internet of Things, to act as your server for your machine learning, and these big technologies, they are actually physical devices, resident somewhere that you don't know. Resident could be in the US, could be in China, could be wherever it is. But services on those physical hardware are made available to you through the concept of cloud. Whereas the physical hardware, the assembly of physical hardware in the warehouse where all of them are housed, they are managed, they are secured, is called the data center. So the services of cloud services originate from a physical place with so many computing resources, but now made available through services called cloud. So that physical place could be as big, could even be as tiny as a hall like this, or as big as a whole town. But your regular warehouse, instead of having goods there and having machines and having equipment, what you now have in that regular warehouse is computers. Computers made up of big storage systems, heavy memory, heavy networking, everything heavy. That is now able to serve. All these heavy resources are now shared and distributed amongst millions and billions of users all over the world. And these users are accessing these hardware resources through the cloud services. So, as a cloud solutions architect, what you would ultimately become is that you are the person who is able to use your laptop to go into cloud, all right? To go through the interface called in your laptop, go into cloud, and then what do? You are now able to spin up resources within that cloud environment. You know the capacity of the system that you need to do a particular job. The job could be that, the example I normally give, you have a contract, oil and gas company, to analyze a particular sample to analyze record, for example, maybe from 1960 to date, analyze the record from a particular rig to determine if the result of the analysis will be used, maybe by a different department, not you, to determine if there is still oil left on that rig or something like that. So to do that, if you wanted to use a singular computer to do that, it's going to take you 3 years to accomplish. But these people in IT, once you need something, you want it almost immediately. So you want to set up about 70 computers that will run this analysis, and in 3 days, everything is ready. You generate the report, and then you give it to the department that will now further analyze and make their conclusions. So if, for example, that's the kind of analysis you want to run on your data, you don't need one computer. One computer cannot do that.